Good evening, it's Grace Chelili. I'm just ringing today to say today I'm not feeling well. Today I've got flu and I've been struggling all day, and with fever, headache, and coughing, and also I had breathing problems. Improving, I'm getting better as well, but just to say it's been difficult for me because normally if you have a flu, a cold or something like that, you always sort of make these cocktails to help you, but I can't have any sugar, or I can't have any honey either, and I can't even have any drinks with anything in it. So the only thing I did have this evening is just having a tomato soup, which is complete tomato soup, nothing else in it, just to make sure, just to warm my chest up, because as you can see I have to keep something very warm on to actually be able to feel better, otherwise I'm really feeling rough today. But as you are aware, I'm on this 12 months remission program. So I have to record everything. When I get ill, I have to record that, because I have to record how often I get ill. Thinking, is it because I'm being depleted of nutrients, because I'm not having any fruits where you get the carotenoid, vitamin C. And to be honest with you, I was feeling well. I didn't have any other problems at all. And it might be just that the cold is just a coincidence, but I have to record it and see whether it's related to be not eating food. But despite that, I'm still sticking to not eating food. I'm still going to follow this up, because anything that happens to me might benefit others in future. So I'll keep up on it. I'll not stop with my shakes, my protein shakes. And as you can see, here's my protein shake for tonight, and I'm having them 3 times a day. I've had the salad this week, but I've reduced, haven't eaten it every day, just because I was surprised that last week I didn't lose much weight, and because today I've been very unwell. Earlier on, I was just having hot drinks, like hot water, so that to substitute it with the cold water that I have, instead of having it warm. So at least this evening I'm better off, and than what I was this morning. I'm just saying, because I'm diabetic as well, having flu is not even a good idea, because it can sort of mess up with the plan. Because if you're unwell, if you're diabetic, mostly your blood sugars will go up, but fortunately mine never go up, and I don't feel any symptoms, sort of diabetic symptoms. I think most of the symptoms I'm feeling are just the ones for the flu itself. I think this plan, because I am fasting, I've been losing, weight. I was told by my diabetic specialist nurse that, having to have lost 4 kgs in 2 weeks is actually quite drastic. That's not what they were expecting. They were expecting maybe I'll just lose a little bit, but, I'm a foodie. So, I eat normally. So having just removed all the carbohydrates, removed all the other, natural sugars from the fruits, having just reduced that is actually what possibly has made me lose more. Last week I only lost 0.8 kg after losing 3 kg. So I think my body maybe is adjusting to this milk protein shakes only diet. So watch the space. Maybe tomorrow when I go for weighing, it will be a different thing, but I can see I'm still losing weight. I can see, see how I've developed all this. I can see that I'm actually losing weight. Even around my eyes, I can see I'm losing weight, and the chin is completely gone. So I know it's working, even if I might not have much of the weight sort of drop, but I think my body is showing that I've lost. My tummy is getting flatter every day, and I'm gonna stick to it. I think today I'm not feeling well, but I can still talk about this fasting, that if you're diabetic, fasting does help to actually get your HbA1c in shape. But the fasting I'm doing is a drastic one, because it's like no food at all, no carbs at all. Some days will be low carbs, but for me it's just protein, shakes only, and just a little bit of vegetable, 200 calories only. So it's not much. Yeah, but I was worried when I had the flu, because I thought, okay, I hope I haven't been missing some of the nutrients from not eating, some of the vitamins, the B6s and the group. But I'm sure the shakes would have had all the nutrients that I need for them to stop me eating food. So watch the space, just follow me, just comment if you can, and also please bear with me today. It's not, I think I'm not sounding right. Why I've got the flu, but I had to put this on record, so we see whether this is also like the being on this plan has made my immunity to go down. So that's also one of the reasons why I have to get this on record, because somebody will not say, oh, why don't you just leave it, if you're ill, you're ill. But no, I have to get this on record, so at least we see whether how often over the period of the winter months. I thought of maybe I started in the wrong month, but I think it's the right month, because it's having the exact things that will happen to me. These are the months when you normally, because it's so cold out there, you can easily get pick up this flu infection. So my cough is a little bit better this evening, but I'm still coughing. At least I'm not dropping my my nose are not dripping as they were doing, and I still feel better. I'm breathing better this evening compared to this morning. So thank you for watching, and I hope all of you out there who are diabetic, if you feel you can take the challenge, go to your GP and get them to see whether this is the right plan for you, or they can think of other plans. There are other plans as well, low carb diet. There are other plans, but this is a typical fasting diet. You're really fasting from carbs. It's no carbs at all, completely no carbs at all. So, but it works. There's evidence from research that it works. Even if you check on Dr. Fang on diabetes fasting, they'll tell you yes, it works. This is proven that people do reverse their diabetes, and I want to reverse mine. And if I reverse mine through this one, no food for 3 months, and afterwards I'll be eating, but I'll still be sort of introduced slowly. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any comments, if you have any tips or anything how I can survive this challenge, let me know, because yesterday I passed the test, because I went with my visitors to KFC and McDonald's in Victoria, and it's just upstairs in Victoria Station. It's just food everywhere, pizza, all those, Chinese and everything, McDonald's, KFC, whatever you think of, You know, all the coffee is great and everything is there. But I was sitting on the table. You know, the visitors managed to have KFC bucket, and it was free for all, chips and everything else. But no, I stuck to my, my shakes. And earlier on we went to Nando's as well. I actually sort of love Nando's quite a lot. I love the chicken livers and in Nando's, but no, I'm sticking to the plan. Just the milk, the protein shakes 3 times a day, and a little bit of salad to add calories. So thank God, at least He's made me not to sort of think of dodging and getting food. So at least I'm getting better from my cold. So tomorrow will be another day. So have a good night. Thank you. Bye.